Well, guys, it finally happened. The GTX 970 that I have replaced the fan before, and I really can't be without my computer right now. So, man, I have to take some like saved up food money and like the money that I was using for food like on a weekly basis. I need to actually go get like a 1060 at Best Buy. Hopefully they have it. I'm gonna record the process and hopefully it all works out, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with the 970 because it still works, but it needs a fan replacement, and I sort of looked forward to selling it and getting like at least like $100 for it. But I don't know who wants to buy it without two working fans, so I don't know. And what it's doing is basically it was starting to like not overheat to the point where it was shutting down or anything, but I noticed that the temps were gradually increasing, and I was hearing a little bit of buzzing, and I thought, just normal coil wind or whatever. But it never used to do that. Like when I first replaced the fan, it sounded. I mean, you could hear the fans blasting, like normal fan blasting noise, and then it started getting a little quieter. And then today, well, actually last night I was trying to watch a movie, and all I heard was this squeaking sound. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? And I thought it was like a tree outside, like scraping against the window. So I was like looking out there. I heard this squeak, and then I put my hand on my computer, and I felt like a weird vibration coming from it. And upon further inspection with the flashlight, the fan was going slow, and even when I ramped up the speed, it's just nothing. Just grinding noise, like the fan's grinding. So I could maybe take it out of the computer and try to fix it, but I just know that it's not going to work. So it just is what it is. So let's hopefully the 1060 with 6GB of RAM is faster anyways. So maybe I'll gain a good 10-15% in games. Like the 1070 is basically 40 to 50% faster, but I really only play War Thunder, and the last game I even played that was graphics heavy was Wolfenstein 2, the New Colossus. Well, actually, it's not even called Wolfenstein 2. I don't think. Whatever. It is what it is. You know what game I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go right now, and hopefully they have it. I checked online last night before I shut my computer off because I had to shut it off. It was making the most awful squeaking noise, and it was getting worse. So it just is what it is. I believe that the 1060 draws less power too, so that's good. Alright guys, I'll record the rest of this video in Best Buy, and hopefully I can find this card. Later. Best Buy. Looks like they're doing some sort of renovations or something. This is weird. Thought the guy was backing up. Anyways, let's go through the frickin' trees here. Lots of beeping going on. This place is packed, dude. guy's not going around, just sitting behind somebody that stopped. Makes no sense. Complains about it, doesn't move. So let's find the graphics cards. I may look at some Magnolia stuff here too. I cannot find the graphics cards for some reason, but I'm trying my best. All right, guys, here's the scoop. I got the EVGA. They only had one 6 gigabyte card, the last one. So I did see online that it said low stock. So literally, I would have been stuck with getting a 1050 or something. As a, a back. That was a downgrade from a 970. So I'm gonna go look in the speaker section. I think they have pretty much the same stuff as they have at the other one that I went to. If you watched my last Best Buy video, but ooh, what's this? I might have to get an Ultra Blu-ray player for my TV, but not now. Nope, that's not gonna happen for a little while yet. All right, let's check out what speakers they got. See if they got anything good here. What's up, guys? So I'm trying on. Of course, I almost bought these. These are the MDR1As, and I don't like the way they fit. Of course, the ones that I love the fit of is the $700 retail price of the MDR Z7. So if you need like good over the ears that are so comfortable, these are them. I'm gonna try to hear what these sound like real quick live. Okay, I got sound. I have sound. Let's see how good these sound. These are very expensive. Okay, that song sucks. Yeah, these are pretty good. 70mm drivers. But dude, $700. I'm not getting the vibe of $700 from these headphones. I've heard just as good for cheaper, way cheaper actually. I mean, as far as comfort goes, I give them a 10 out of 10 for comfort. So if that's the most important thing for you guys, I mean, this is ridiculous. Of course they feel great. If I could take the circumference of those and use those, because mine are not quite as comfortable as that. Not quite. They're good. I mean, mine are good, don't get me wrong, but the quality of those is really good. But I wasn't like blown away by it. Like, I want to be blown away, and I wasn't blown away. Maybe I need stacks, I don't know.
To give you not only raw power for your speakers, but if I decide to add more speakers for surround sound, I could do so without replacing my equipment.
Okay, alright.
Because otherwise, I can sell you this, say for example, I sell you an amplifier, and all of a sudden, I want to go bigger. What I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to buy another one of these within a year. And that's just more money that you don't need unless that's what you want. So, when I started my system, I actually had
Alright guys, so I got to listen to the SVS Ultra 16, but it wasn't the ported one, which is the one I was looking at. I think it's too big for my room, honestly. I'd have to maybe get the 13, and even that, I don't know. I mean, the 16 I wanted only for the fact that, like, it's so powerful. It's just like to know that you have that much power at your hands, and you can, like, it said, the guy said he cracked a glass in the room. I believe it, because they had it like down pretty low, and I was feeling bass on my clothes, so it puts out some kick and some lows all at the same time, so it's pretty crazy. Well, I got it. I don't know how much it is. I'll tell you guys afterwards. I think it's under 300, hopefully, because this is dipping into my my survival money, but I just have to have it because this is all I do. I do everything on my computer, so hopefully nothing else goes wrong, knock on wood. See you when I see you guys. Alright guys, it was on sale, $2.99 out the door, which is actually not bad for the 6 gigabyte version. Because I was looking online, and I didn't really have time to wait, because I was like I said, I was very annoyed with the squeaking noise. Since I was getting that squeaky noise, I literally I couldn't even turn on the computer because it just sounded like stuff was breaking in there. I mean, it didn't sound good. So I'm gonna go home and get where the hell did I park? I think, oh, I know where I parked. All right. So I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna put this in, and hopefully it goes all right. My luck is this thing won't work, but Anywho's, it's the it is indeed the ACX 3.0. So I hope it's the one where they actually put the they had a sort of not like a recall, but they had like a where EVGA wasn't putting like the thermal pads on the like everywhere where they should. They like left them out in manufacturing or something. So I hope this isn't one of them. I mean, the problem was a while ago, so I hopefully this has them, because I don't want this thing overheating. So let's get back home, and this car definitely is better than the 970. I just don't know how by much. I really wanted to upgrade to the 1070, but just wasn't in the cards right now. And I actually could have gotten the 1070, but just with this life insurance policy, I don't even know what's going on. This things could, you know, if anything really bad happens, I don't want to think about the what the consequences are from that. But let's just say no one's gonna be happy if things don't work out the way they technically should work out. I don't know what's taking them so long, but like this week I should be getting the life insurance policy, because if not, I got rent due. I mean, I can't just give them all my money, because then I won't even be able to eat. So, oh well, it is what it is. Let's get this car started and let's get this car installed. Later. All right, guys. Yeah, this 1060 is quite a bit bigger than my tiny 970 from Zotac, and I can never recommend Zotac products anymore. I've had 2 cards now. This fan I replaced. As you can see, works fine. But look, here's the original fan. It's done. It's just done. You can just tell. It's like wow. It's totally wobbles. It's just pure junk. And it's on there, screw wise, but it's just shot. No amount of WD-40 is gonna fix that. Let's see how these spin. Oh yeah. Actually, this fan, no, I guess it's okay. It's a little stiffer than I would think, but all right. Well, hopefully everything works out, because I don't want to have to go back to Best Buy. Later.